All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, giving all praise, glory, and honor that's due to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, B'Hashem, B'Chahakwadash, the Bahanas, to the elders and apostles, the great millstone who were well. Peace and blessings to the 144,000 and the hopeful elect. And it's just going to be a quick response on some of the videos I've seen brothers are levying about men that are within our camp, that being Great Millstone, and outside of the camp. And one thing that dawned on me was one of the brothers that was doing a lesson on it is all of the beef that we have among brethren, offenses that brothers may have even within their own camp. All right, when we get on the chariots, all right, which is the final, which is that final victory. It's like that moment in Mortal Kombat, where they raise their hand, and they say flawless victory. And that basically means you've won. All right, that's us getting the victory. When we get on those chariots, all right, we're all gonna be happy to see each other, man. Every single one of us, man. All right, there's not gonna be a single brother that's not happy to see another brother, because number one, you're gonna see. We're not going to be in this current mind that we're in right now, which is susceptible to ailments and demons, all right, plaguing you, all right. But number two, all right, you're going to see how trivial all of this is, all right, and why the scriptures call out that this is not a war between flesh and blood, but against powers and principalities, spiritual wickedness in high places. All right, that this is a spiritual war. In other words, when you put on the whole armor of the Most High, all right, it's a spiritual thing that we have to battle. All right, and when you see it from that perspective, all right, you get a better understanding about, well, man, I really was tripping, man. I really should have let that go. I really should have been more open to forgiveness. I really should have, winked at that offense that brother made, because I could tell he didn't do it, maliciously or intentionally, but it warms my spirit just to know that fact that, when it's all said and done, the cream will rise to the top, so to speak, and we'll all be delivered. Every man that's supposed to be delivered will be delivered. The Lord promised that, man. All right, now we obviously are all striving to be a part of that number. All right, but ultimately, man, if you know that man is sincere, he's doing the work, and he said something to offend you or did something, man, we should work, to get that out of us, man, because that is leaven, or potential leaven, because the Lord wants us spotless when he returns. All right, and so that's part of it, man. How do you deal with brothers, man? All right, and when you read Baruch, the 4th chapter, man, it's a very beautiful scripture, because it deals with how the Most High, basically he cast us off, all right, but he promised that we're gonna be good, man. We're not gonna have to worry about anything, man. That chapter, Baruch 4 and 5 really is a message of victory, man. All right, that's us in a state of joy, man, when we've been redeemed from the hell of this place, man. All right, because we are, we still under the curses, Now we're not to the point where, like niggas in the world, brother, step on your shoe, you ready to fight. All right, but we still experience these things, and so the positive message in all of this is the Lord is going to completely erase all of this away from us, man. That's why it's a race of endurance. It's not awarded to the swift, as it's written, man. It's about enduring. All right, patience and diligence is going to take you way farther, all right, than great memory or heightened intelligence or lots of zeal or being great at speaking. Just staying in the pocket, being diligent, and then enduring all of the hardships that come from that. That's really the main thing. Okay? And then when we make it, if we make it, man, like Apostle Paul wrote, in the twinkling of an eye, we shall be changed. All right, when we make it to that point, I mean, man, all of the things that you can imagine. All right, some brothers imagine being 6'5", or some brothers imagine being as smart as one of these geniuses, tech geniuses. Some brothers imagine, being able to sing. I can't sing, I would like to be able to sing, but all of these things that we don't have, the Lord is just going to give it to us, man. All right. But right now we're in the chains of darkness. And that's why when you read the New Testament, the apostles, they had councils, they had order, and they had a means by which how you operate, all right, inside of the body, all right, to keep us organized, to keep us on track in the spirit of Yahushua. Now, what did Yahushua say, man? All right, love your brother, love one another as you would, I'm butchering it, Salakia. All right, but basically the scriptures go into, love one another, man. All right, loving one another goes a long way. And what does that mean? All right, that means being sincere about having that man's back. All right, it may be a nice and pleasant conversation. It may be a stern curse out. Okay, but either way, the intention of love is there. All right, you can correct people. I mean, you can love somebody by correcting them. All right, and you can love somebody by exalting them and lifting them up when they're down, man, motivating them, man. There's duality of things. All right, and as much as the strife and contention that we got amongst each other, it may sound negative right now. All right, but believe me, man, when we get on those chariots and we look back on this, man, it's gonna bring tears to our eyes, man. What the Lord has delivered us from. And as much as we're crying out and complaining, we can't even see all of the things that the Lord delivered us from, man. And is currently delivering us from. Like, I'm driving the vehicle right now. You don't know how much the Lord is moving danger out of the way, doing things on your behalf. Those things are not shown to you, okay? Because the Lord wants you to be a part of this thing of your own will by faith, all right? Now we know, will is not, free will is not a thing, but every man still has his will, okay? And that's how you want to serve the Most High, man, with a cheerful heart, as the scriptures say, man, all right? So keep these things in mind as we navigate into the time of the end, all right? It's going to get really, 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 really bad out here, man, really bad, all right? All of the problems you got between brothers, women, your job, finances, all right? That's going to be the least of the worries of the vast majority of people, man. And if you don't have Yahweh Bashim Yahushai on your side, man, you're out of there, okay? So just another reminder, man. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bahashem Rachakwadash Barakatham. I'll have a thumb to the sincere Akim out there. And Lord's willing, you were edified. On to the next one.